We're here at the International Bulk Shipping Conference, and Navin Kumar, who's the Director of Maritime Research Bulk Shipping with Drewry Shipping Consultants, opened the conference with supply and demand outlook. And I think we should point out that Drewry's is one of the oldest independent research departments. So could you give us a flavour of what you do on a day-to-day basis, as it were?
Thanks, Greg. Drewry is, as you said, is one of the oldest maritime research and consulting firm, and we have been in business since 1970. And one of our primary jobs is to come out with independent views and opinions about the market. And we do so through our research reports and advisory services. So our primary job is to forecast about the market, what the supply is going to be, what the demand is going to be, what are the factors that are driving the market. And at the end of the day, it's about, to be able to predict how much money is coming in the coffers and what is draining out of it. So that's what we do.
Okay. Now, you presented a wide range across the dry bulk market. I think there were two things that people picked up on, the delegates picked up on, that were very interested. One was the steel, the outlook for steel, where you said the situation that's in China in terms of the iron ore coming in and the steel going out. Could you just enhance that a little bit?
Yeah, sure. I think traditionally China has been one of the biggest drivers of iron ore trade or iron ore imports, and which is driving the dry bulk market. But of late, what we have seen is because of slowdown in Chinese property market, the Chinese iron ore demand or steel demand has been dwindling a bit. But if you look at the trade, iron ore trades are still very strong in China. They have been stockpiling. And one of the reasons why they are able to support their local steel industry is by allowing them to export steel, mainly to EU, which are currently facing increasing cost of production. So that is one way of still maintaining the trade and being able to serve the local steel industry.
And you mentioned how there's been an incentive being given by the Chinese government, but that is only to finish off that's to support the property market, but in a specific way.
Yes, they have not outlined that these are the specific guidelines, but that's a tacit understanding that first of all they're going to invest and finish off all the existing projects which are in the pipeline, bring them to completion. So new investments are hard to come by in China, especially the property market, because it is struggling. There's just too much of supply. So it makes sense to finish the existing projects rather than add more to the misery.
Okay. And another question or another topic that caused the buzz in the room was bauxite, often seen, known as a minor trade, but not as minor as a minor trade anymore.
Yeah, it has come as a dark horse in the last 5 to 6 years. As I showed in my presentation, it's growing at a CAGR of 18% over the last 6 years. And that's staggering, one commodity driving the market. And, it came to a point where it was competing with iron ore for Capesize employment. So it's not just the trade that is growing, it's creating a separate market for Capesize vessels, which augurs very well for the Capesize vessel segment. And it will keep the rates buoyant for the next couple of years. And bauxite is not just here for the next couple of years. It's just a commodity which has, it hasn't burst on scene suddenly, but its usage, the expansion is more rapid as compared to what it was last 5 years ago. So we have a very positive outlook about bauxite trade.
Okay, well that was very pleasing for the ears of the ship owners. You also mentioned another one, the mineral ores.
Yes,
is that correct?
So mineral ores mainly, they are the minerals which support batteries. You use them to create batteries, nickel, cadmium. So these ores, as you see that there is an EV boom all around the world. So you need metals to create these batteries, and these mineral ores, they are more in demand than they were ever in the past. So that is something which augurs very well for the industry, but I think the demand for these commodities will be for the time being concentrated in Panamax and Supramax vessels, not so much in the Capesize, barring sporadic shipments in the Capesize vessels, but the mid-segment vessels, Supra and Pana, they can thank more to this trade.
So, Navin, how important are forums like this for your trade?
So, see, we are an independent research organization, and forums like these are very important for us for the reason that we get to meet ship owners, charterers firsthand, and we get to hear from them directly. It's more than seeking clientele. It's an opportunity for us to get closer to them, to pick some of their thought process, pick their brains on how they think that industry is going to evolve, and we soak their views, and then we form our opinion. We take bias out of it, and we present the way we think is, it has taken bias out of it. So basically, our job is to gather views, take bias out of it, and produce independent views, and so that it benefits everyone. And forums like this, it's a great opportunity for us to network, to meet new people, to meet different set of ideas, and that's what really research is all about. To have more ideas, to brainstorm, and that's what these forums give us opportunity.
Okay, that's good to hear. Thank you very much.
Thank you.